Catherine, how about that? All right. Thank you very much. Excellent, excellent. And I will trim that off in the edit deal. But we'll start over. All right. So again, welcome. Welcome to this consciousness ascending experience. We are live. This is December the 4th, Wednesday, starting a new month, heading to 2025. And we're excited for each of you who are here live and who have found us with perfect timing and are watching this recording. Um, our single goal, talk about that for a second. Our single goal is to support you in accelerating your becoming the person you are, free of all that conflicts with you, expressing yourself fully and freely, being able to follow your inspirations as guided from the inside out. And that means being free of the conditioning, the programming that has been implied and that you have accepted from the moment you were born to now. The structure for these lives, this experience, is that we're going to give a discussion on the topic for a period of time, for a short period of time, and then we will open up some time for questions or comments through the chat. If you are new, if you are new and you find value in this interaction, be sure to subscribe so that you are alerted for upcoming events and other things that we have going on. Also, be sure to like that helps get this video across the platform to into other individuals' awareness, and also comment not just to comment based on that which you are inspired. If your awareness is expanded, throw the comment, throw that idea, those new ideas into the comment section to support others in their expanding their awareness, and also to solidify those ideas within you, because the subtle action of typing a comment out further solidifies the new idea, the new information into your being, which is actually the most important thing. At the end of this interaction, if you are, be sure to check the description. Check the description for two presentations that we have created in support of you on your journey, this journey of enlightenment. First being the three misconceptions, the three greatest misconceptions about this path of growth and expansion that you are on. It would help for you to know these three greatest misconceptions so that you don't get tripped up in making things priority that are not priority and do not affect you immediately in supporting your transformation. The second one is the three attention shifts. If you're on this path of growth and expansion and you're about to play and practice of transforming your mind and being more consistent in your vibrational expression, you have to know what the three attention shifts are. Because if you haven't made these three attention shifts specifically, then you're not moving at the rate that you could be. So it's important to know those. Our topic, our topic for today is demonstrating your power. Being, not being in the face of opposing experience, but being in the face of opposing experience. Let's get started. Demonstrating your power. Yep. It's important that you understand that it's possible. You are capable of demonstrating your power at a high level consistently. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about being intentional, and expecting of your intentions. And what does it mean to be expectant of your intentions? To be expectant of your intentions means to expect of the energies around you, the energies, the subtleties of the energies that yield the collaborative components that support you in the creation of experience, expecting of the energies to yield that which you are intending, that which you are expressing. This is, at its core, the demonstrating of your power. Being intentional, being clear on that which you must be in order to yield the experience that you are intending, and not accepting any other appearance. Now, does that mean to push against? No. Does that mean to judge? No. Does that mean to get down on yourself when things do not appear to be happening the way that you intend for them to happen? No. It means to hold that idea singular, no matter what it looks like around you. It means to be critical about your alignment, no matter what's happening around you. It means to be solid and to be centered in your truth, in what you intend as experience, no matter what's happening around you, and being at peace as the story plays out. That's what it means. And what does it mean to be at peace as the story plays out? The ultimate method of being at peace as the story plays out is being in the position of not needing your intention, being in the position of knowing that all is well, all is perfect, that you are perfect, and that you are taken care of beautifully as you are expressing beauty and joy and love and excitement and abundance and well being. As you are expressing those things with a level of consistency, you know that you are okay with or without your intention manifest, with or without your desires manifest. This is what it means to be at peace. Yes, you have an intention. Yes, you are inspired to a life. Yes, you are inspired to be, do, and have certain things, and each one is an individual. Each one is inspired to their own mix of creation. But to be at peace means to have an intention, to be clear on your intention, to be in alignment with your intention, but to be okay with whether it materializes as experience or not. To know that you are taken care of because you are resonating in a way that aligns you consistently, energetically, with the highest of experiences. And knowing that you are in alignment with the highest of experiences and that you are taken care of no matter what, then to have an intention and to be at peace because it's okay whether this materializes or not, I'm taken care of regardless. That is the highest state to be in. That is how you demonstrate your power. That is how you position yourself to being the most powerful version of yourself intentionally and not being reactive to effects, reactive to creation that's already happened. Think about it. Think about it. You're planning to go to a restaurant. You're planning to go to a restaurant. Maybe it's your favorite restaurant, or maybe it's a new restaurant, or maybe you haven't decided what restaurant you want to go to. But you know how you want the food to taste. You know what you want the experience to be. You want to experience the most amazing waiter or waitress. You want to come in contact with the most excellent of hostess. You want to walk into the establishment and feel the excitement, feel the love that is present in the building, see the families engaging with each other, see the children laughing, see the friends communicating with each other, and see the looks on their faces. You know what you want to experience, but you don't know where that is. And so you're open. You're expecting, but you're open. And you're allowing yourself to be guided to that experience. Understand that because you're not sure where you want to go, but you know what you want the experience to be, You're not offering any resistance to it unless you don't believe that it's possible that you find that restaurant. If you believe, if you have proven to yourself over time this creative process thing that we talk about and that many talk about and that many are experiencing, if you have seen it and you've proven it to yourself, then we're past that point, right? We're past that point. Now we're at the point of, okay, I know this is happening. I know that I am doing it. I know it's about me being intentional and being in alignment with my intentions. Now, how can I do that and also be at peace and be free of the offering of any resistance? That's where we are now. By open, being open to the highest potential, open to the highest possibility as you have an intention in and around that idea of that intention, and being in the space of being okay whether it materializes or not. That means that you are trusting that all is working out for you with perfect timing, and you're not offering any resistance to it because you're okay whether it works out or not, whether it materializes or not. And it does, and it will materialize because there's nothing standing in between you and your intentions and your desires except for you. But as a practice, to position yourself in a state of being that is not offering resistance to that which you are intending. The highest and best way to do that is to know that you are taken care of, which you are, to know that the highest and best of experiences are manifesting for you, which they are, if you are offering that type of energy vibration as an expression. And if that's the case, then you're playing the game at the highest level and you're free of resistance to your intentions, which is all that's ever been materializing in front of you anyway, is your intentions, your designs, your image structures, your energy structures that are images within the mind and body. That's what's been appearing in front of you the whole time. Right? The highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, you have expressed them. Now, as a child, you may have begun expressing things that you set in motion before you entered into your physical body. They may have been set in motion even in prior lifetimes. But you began to express them, you were expressing them nonetheless. And your life has been a continuous movement of expression and reflecting of that expression. And now you're at the point where you are choosing to be deliberate, choosing to be intentional. And you have proven the creative process to yourself. You have proven that you are doing the thing. And what we are offering is how to get out of its way so that it can materialize. And that is by establishing yourself in a state of being in the way that we suggest, or in a way that you are intuitively urged to, that gets you to the same place of intending without resistance. And we feel that one of the highest and best ways to do that is to continue to stack on top of each other that you are creating. Understand that you are creating. Understand that that which appears in front of you has aligned itself with you and you have aligned yourself with it. And that your energy, vibrational, tonal expressions are the source of the color, the feel of the experience. Whether it's a brief interaction with a stranger, whether it's a conversation with your spouse or partner, whether it's an interaction with your children, whether you're at the restaurant or the car dealership, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're at your job or in your business, the vibration, the feel, the tones that you are offering color your experience. And when you understand this, you can be at peace, knowing that because I know that I am consistently or more consistently than not offering a beautiful vibration, that beauty will be reflected back to me as needed for the life experience that I am intending. And I also have intentions. I also have designs that I have established and am intending to create as experience. But because I know that my experience is reflecting the tones that I am offering, and I am consistently offering in a high frequency tone, it's okay. I am taken care of. It's okay whether this materializes or not. And again, that state of being, that state of understanding, that state of knowing allows you to express free of resistance. And that allows your intention to bloom and to blossom with perfect timing in its own right. And that's a perfect place to be. For you can be in that space. It is possible for you to be in that space, no matter what's happening in front of you. And that is the purest demonstration of your power, no matter what's happening around you, no matter whether the story appears, whether you're on page 5 and it doesn't look like the outcome that you are intending is on approach, you're still able to maintain the state of being and the alignment necessary required for that end because you've proven it to yourself. You understand, but you know you're taken care of regardless. And so you allow the story to play out, and you're demonstrating your power by remaining clear, remaining centered, focusing and holding your intention as the only possibility, the only possible reality. But at the same time, I'm okay whether it materializes or not. And you're in the perfect place, no matter how the conversation appears to be going, no matter what the circumstance looks like around you. You're in the perfect spot because you are consistently in alignment, because you are consistently getting more and more clear on your intention and the energy structure within your mind and body of the design is getting more and more clear, more and more sharp. You understand pictures and the how pictures can be sharper, right? When it's not clear, it's fuzzy. The more fuzzy your picture in mind and body, the less strength it has. But the more clear it is, the more sharp it is, the easier it is to focus on it. And the more narrow your focus, because every edge, every piece, you know what it looks like. You're clear on what it looks like. You're clear on the color. You're clear on the feel and the tone and the shape and the position. And the more clear you are, the more laser focused your attention is. And that's not to say that you walk around holding your intention and walk around holding this design. No, it's that when you do entertain it, you're very, very clear and sharp and narrow on what that design is. And then you surge it with alignment, the experience, what it feels like to have the experience of the thing. And then you let it go. That's all you do. Now, will it come back to mind? Yes, but when it comes back to mind, you just feel it, make sure you're in alignment with it, and then you let it go. And in those times, those moments when it's not in your mind, when you're not entertaining the idea, just make sure you're in alignment, which is what you should be doing anyway. Consistently playing and practicing with being and expressing in a high vibration, in a beautiful vibration, in an excellent vibration, in a loving vibration. And when you do that, you're in alignment. Plain and simple. You're in alignment when you're doing it. You're in alignment with everything that you might desire. And you're not in alignment with things that you do not desire. You're not in alignment with terrible experience, with terrible people, terrible behaving, feeling, vibrationally expressing individuals. Not anyone's terrible, they're where they are. But your vibrational expression is different. You're aligning yourself with different vibrationally expressing individuals on your plane of existence. So it's a decision. How am I expressing? What am I expressing? What am I aligning myself with vibrationally? How close am I in alignment with my intentions, my design? Even when I'm not holding the idea, even when I'm not focusing on the energy structure, am I in alignment with it? How close am I in alignment with it? These are the questions. And when you begin to answer these questions with your play and practice, you are demonstrating your power. And you will begin to have evidence appearing in front of you of your consistent holding of the energies that align you with the experiences that you want. The people, the things, the events will begin to show up that reflect the feeling of that which you have been expressing. And this will occur with greater and greater frequency, letting you know the frequency and the consistency of your vibrational expression. You just have to observe. Be aware of your expression and observe. Be aware of that which you are intending to be in alignment with and observe and notice and be aware of the feel and the tone of that which is appearing in front of you and allow it to strengthen because you should be taking account of your creations manifest, whether they're high priority manifestations or very subtle, just beautiful manifestations, but of low significance from your perspective, but they're reflections in the mirror of you nonetheless. Take account of it all. Know that you are expressing that's being reflected back to you and allow that to continue to make you stronger in your resolve, in your knowing that you are creating. And the stronger you get in your knowing and your resolve that you are creating, the more truth and potential will be revealed to you. The more truth and potential and possibility for your life in your experience will begin to be, it will begin to be more and more possible for you as you stack these experiences and as you expand your awareness as a result of these experiences. This is how you accelerate the process. So we think we'll stop there and open to any questions or comments that you might have. Let's see. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Catherine. Life happens, and I've noticed I go in and out of alignment depending on the day. I've started repeating my intentions. Any other suggestions? No, that's excellent. That's excellent. And we're sure that you're aware of. And for those of you who are watching or have found this recording, one of the biggest things you can do is, like Catherine has done, is to allow yourself, is to be intentional about it. Allow your inner being to make the suggestion to you to what is highest and best for you to do at the moment. And she mentioned that she has started repeating her intentions. That's perfect because when you start repeating your intentions, you are focusing yourself on that which you desire to have and as an experience. And guess what? That which you desire to have an experience has a feeling. It has a feeling. And as you repeat, even though life is happening outside of you, as you repeat what your intentions are, guess what happens? You begin to engage the inner creative process. You begin to see and formulate and remember reconnect, redevelop, remember the image of your intention on the screen of your mind. When you have that image of your intention through your repeating on the screen of your mind, and that idea begins to dominate over life that's happening, the rest of your inner creative process begins to align with that which you have placed on the screen of your mind. You begin to feel the feeling of the experience of that image. And your attention molds itself around that image. And the next thing you know, you are expressing in alignment with that intention. Now, does it have to be a specific thing? No, it could be a beautiful day. I'm intending to have a beautiful day. I'm intending to meet excellent individuals. I'm intending to be productive today. I am intending to be the most beautiful and powerful version of myself today. And say it enough to where you begin to formulate an image of what that looks like and what how you feel and the language that you're using and the behaviors that you're displaying. And you're doing this as life is happening outside of you. And the next thing you know, you are offering an expression which aligns you with that experience. That's an excellent way to get yourself into alignment. But again, when you're considering that idea, it doesn't have to be a specific thing. Most, when we say intention, they start thinking about physically manifest things. No, you can have an intention of just being excellent or being beautiful that has a feel. If you say it long enough, it has a specific feeling attached to that idea. And that feeling is alignment. Alignment with what? Alignment with everything that you might come in contact with that feels that way or may be close kin to that feeling. We offered for a while the idea of the rainbow and getting into the feel of the colors of the rainbow. For each color in its purity has a certain feeling, has a certain vibrational expression that you can tune yourself to. All right? The yellows, as you call it, the red, the violet, the blue, as you call it. Each one has a certain frequency, and you can align yourself with a specific frequency of a specific color, or you can align yourself with the frequency mix of an entire rainbow. And when you get into alignment with that rainbow or specific color, and you can feel yourself resonating in tune with that color from the tips of your toenails to the tips of your fingernails to the tips of every hair follicle, guess what? You are aligned with. You're aligned with experiences that are resonating at the same vibration. You're aligned with things that are resonating at the same vibration. And that's what you want. But that's powerful, Catherine. It's powerful that you're aware that you're in and out of alignment. Because if you're aware that you're in and out of alignment, then you can quickly adjust. Many are not aware that they're in or out of alignment. Many, even more, have no clue what we're talking about. But this is a process, this is a journey, and you have come a long way. And it's very powerful that you are aware as you're walking down the street, as you're moving through your home, as you're interacting with friends and family. Oh, I'm not resonating in a high position. I'm not in alignment with what I really would desire. Here recently, Benny has stopped talking when he realized that he was out of alignment and getting ready to communicate with his children or his spouse or his partner because he knows that he's not in alignment. It's not that he's angry or frustrated, it's just that it's low. And it's not the frequency, the tone, the feel of what he actually desires to be reflected. As you move along this path, it becomes more and more delicate. It should become more and more of a priority, right? Because it's not the words that you speak. Have you ever noticed that you can speak words and not have feel like you're not offering any ill will with your verbal suggestion, but it's taken the wrong way? It may be a huge disagreement or argument ensues when you thought you were offering constructive criticism or something of that nature. But the truth is, if you look back and you really evaluate the feel and the tone that you were in when you offered the words, it makes sense how the other individual or individuals interpreted your words because of the feeling that you were in. But that's for those of you who are beginning to be acutely aware of your vibration and your alignment as we are speaking of at this moment. Thank you for that. Anyone else? Questions, comments? Awesome. Awesome. Well, again, we are excited for each of you. We're thankful immensely for those of you who are here and those of you who have found us via the recording. Again, our goal is to support you in accelerating this process, this journey of enlightenment. We'll be back next week, Monday and Wednesday, most likely. If you check the description, check out those free presentations. You will be connected with us through your email address, and you will be privy to all of the other opportunities that you have to connect and that we offer to support you in your growth and expansion. Have a fantastic rest of the week, fantastic weekend, as you call it, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you very, very much for allowing us to be of support.